All right, let's start by, can you tell me your name and what you do?
Sure, I'm Jim Donio. I'm the president of NARM, and we're here in San Diego this week for the NARM Connects '09, which is the annual convention of the National Association of Recording Merchandisers.
Awesome. How long have you been with NARM?
I've been with NARM 21 years. I've been the president for the past 6 years, and we've got clearly an industry in transition. And NARM's role is to bring all the key companies from all the different aspects of the business together, whether it's physical delivery, digital delivery, mobile delivery, streaming, ad-supported models, user-generated content, mobile applications, whatever your connection is to the business of music. There are issues and dialogue and trends and things that need to be discussed because no one has all the answers right now. So that's why we have this event every year, but I think particularly this year, there's really an important service that we can provide by bringing people together.
Yeah, and I'm not saying this just because you're here, but this is my first NARM, and it's not going to be my last. I'm really excited about it, and as you mentioned, I love the dialogue that's going on between retailer, distributor, label, artist. It's really exciting. I guess if they're, you say, you talk about the retail, music industry is in a transition. What tools do you see helping, I guess, get us to that other part?
Yeah. In terms of the things that NARM does, particularly today, like today's program, is really focused on data and analysis. I think one of the most important things that NARM has always done and will continue to do is try to inform the consumer experience and provide the industry with consumer intelligence. So what is really driving consumer demand, what is driving the experience on this spectrum of consumer touch points that I talked about in my speech this morning. I don't think any of the stops along the spectrum are mutually exclusive. So companies are providing physical, digital, and mobile experiences, but the consumer who has the ultimate choice is going to pick and choose from those. And I don't think that they are mutually exclusive for a particular artist, for a particular project, for a particular value proposition, for a particular moment in time experience, depending where you are, when you're there. You could choose to say, gee, I want to pick up this vinyl album, or gee, I really want to download that, or gosh, I got my phone, I really want that right now, and I'm not at home, so I want that. So for any given music interaction, you could be mixing and matching all of those opportunities. I don't see that changing, and I think what NARM provides to the companies that are members of NARM is how can all the different segments learn from each other and really help to strengthen the business, because ultimately that's what the goal would be, to grow the business with all the various segments playing the role that they play and helping to, as sometimes people say, sort of raise all the ships.
Right. In the panels yesterday morning, I felt like that was a pretty big theme, was the fact that we need to figure out how to work together and make the pie bigger and not have everything so fragmented. And I guess that's probably the whole point of NARM.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a forum for dialogue. It's been a forum for interaction. That's sort of all the skew on the sort of business issues, but it is, in the end, about the music itself.
Sure.
And one of the things that NARM has also done throughout its history is provided a stage, literally and figuratively, for new artists and new music. This morning we had 3 really terrific performances from young, vibrant, very different artists. Jesse James, A Fine Frenzy, and Trevor Hall. Probably couldn't assemble a more eclectic group of young artists, but that's the whole thing. They're young, vibrant artists, and NARM can help to provide or to enhance buzz around those artists by having all of the the people on from the delivery channel, be they physical, digital, or mobile, because each artist is going to probably have a combination of those strategies to introduce their music or introduce a new project. So that's really important as well. And we've got evening showcases outside the hotel for the first time where the public is being included, where the public can participate. that gives the industry a chance to sort of watch how the music is received with actual music fans, in the room.
That's awesome. You know, for a lot of the people that are going to be reading this, they may not be familiar with NARM and its goals. I mean, is there something that they might not know about it that you want the HYPEBOT readers to know?
I think what's important to note is that NARM, like many other businesses, has migrated, has changed, over the course of time. Yes, the organization is 51 years old, but just because it's been around for all that time doesn't mean that it's been static or sedate.
Right.
The membership has changed. We truly reflect the current breadth of companies that are in the music business. So we do have small independent music physical stores, but we also have small online businesses, and we also have companies that are involved in the mobile space. Our board now includes companies as diverse as JNR and Value Music, to iTunes, to Amazon, to Verizon and Nokia, and then other companies in between. So I think that's what I would say is a really important message, is to note the diversity of the association right now, and note that it does reflect the full breadth of the types of companies, both on the commerce side, as I've just talked about, and also on the content side as well. There are independent labels and major labels. There are independent distributors and major distributors. There are retailers and there are wholesalers. So when you look at NARM, you can't look at NARM through a filter of what it was in 58, 68, 78, 88, or 98.
Yeah.
You have to look at it through the filter of what is NARM in 2009, and in 2009 it reflects a true diversity of the music marketplace.
Fantastic. Is there anything you'd like to add in closing?
Just say that we're really very pleased to have you be here and reporting on this for HYPEBOT.
Yeah.
We are very interested in all the different ways in which the message can get out today. With all the sort of fragmentation of media and messaging, people are getting their information from so many different sources. So we've added new dimensions as well in terms of Twitter and Facebook and Flickr, et cetera, et cetera. So this is kind of illustrates or underscores that you really have to get the information out in a diversity of ways. And you're here helping us to do that, so we thank you for that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.